Just 3 short years ago, every major version of the World Heavyweight Championship was held by a British fighter. Anthony Joshua was the unified IBF, WBA and IBF champion, while Tyson Fury was the WBC title holder. Here is a look at the 10 best heavyweight boxers in Britain today. 1. Daniel Dubois, professional record, 22-0, 21 KOs. When Dubois was knocked out by Alexander Usyk in Poland less than 18 months ago, it looked as though his world title aspirations were in tatters. Remarkably, though, Dynamite Dubois is now the only British heavyweight to currently hold a world title. Putting together a hugely impressive streak of 3 stoppage wins against Jarrell Miller, Filip Hrgović and Anthony Joshua, Dubois could be just 1 win away from becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The Londoner stormed the ring after Alexander Usyk's win over Tyson Fury in their rematch. IBF champion Dubois demanded another shot at the WBA, WBC and WBO title holder, and the Ukrainian seemed more than willing to accept the challenge. 2. Tyson Fury, professional record, 1st of February 34, 24 KOs. Considered to be Britain's greatest ever heavyweight since Lennox Lewis for many years, Fury now finds himself on a 2-fight losing skid, having been defeated by Alexander Usyk twice in a row. Almost certainly out of the world title picture until he picks up a victory, the most enticing fight out there for the Gypsy King would seem to be a clash with longtime rival Anthony Joshua. A meeting between the 2 biggest names in British boxing in the modern era would be a huge box office attraction. It would be the ultimate high-stakes bout, too. The winner would likely put themselves firmly back in the World Championship conversation, while the loser would likely have some serious thinking to do about their future. 3. Anthony Joshua, professional record, 28-4, 25 KOs. Former 2-time unified world heavyweight champion Joshua bounced back well from his back-to-back defeats to Alexander Usyk by stringing together 4 straight victories to put himself back in world title contention. However, when AJ got his opportunity to challenge IBF heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois for what would have been his 3rd world title, things could hardly have gone worse. Joshua was demolished by Triple D, and he ultimately fell to a 5th-round stoppage defeat. A rematch was talked up, but the pair now seemed destined to move in different directions. 4. Fabio Wardley, professional record, 1-8-0, 17 KOs. Reigning British heavyweight champion Wardley suffered the sole blemish on his 19-fight professional record when he drew with fellow Englishman Frazer Clarke in April. In their October rematch, he couldn't have responded in more brutal fashion. Knocking Big Fraze out in the 1st round with a vicious shot that caused significant facial damage, Wardley sent a message to the rest of the division that he is ready to challenge for higher honors. 5. Martin Bakol, professional record, 21-1, 16 KOs. Born in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Bakol qualifies for these rankings by virtue of him being a resident of Airdrie, Scotland. The 31-year-old scored the biggest victory of his career in August 2024 when he knocked out highly touted American contender, Jared Anderson. By virtue of his 5th-round win, Bakol earned himself a lofty ranking with several of the major governing bodies. He is well and truly in the mix for a crack at a world title in 2025. 6. Moses Atama, professional record, 11-0, 9 KOs. The level of excitement around 19-year-old Moses Atama is illustrated by the fact that he has been likened to a young Mike Tyson. The Chatham-based heavyweight has produced a number of spectacular finishes that Iron Mike himself would have been proud of. In his most recent outing, Atama laid waste to respected veteran Dempsey McKean inside of a single round. He may only have 11 bouts to his name, but Moses already looks set to take the heavyweight scene by storm in future. 7. Derek Chisora, professional record, 35-13, 23 KOs. A true veteran of the British heavyweight scene, Derek Chisora just keeps finding ways to reinvigorate his career. While he has come up short in world heavyweight title challenges against the likes of Vitaly Klitschko and Tyson Fury, Chisora remains a favorite among fans for his sheer determination and will to win. He has proven himself to be more than capable of hanging with some well-respected fighters, as he showed when upsetting Joe Joyce in late 2024. 8. Dillian Whyte, professional record, 31-3, 21 KOs. A veteran of the British heavyweight scene, the Body Snatcher has an impressive record to his name, but has often been found out when competing at the very highest level. Of his 3 career defeats, all have come by knockout. Anthony Joshua was the first man to stop White, who has also been knocked out by Tyson Fury. A recent suspension due to a failed doping test has derailed the Brixton man's attempts to re-establish himself among the top names in the division. 9. Joe Joyce. Professional record: 16-3, 15 KOs. The Juggernaut was on the verge of a world title opportunity before suffering back-to-back defeats to world-ranked heavyweight Zhilei Zhang. The 39-year-old had hoped to bounce back from those setbacks with a win over Derek Chisora, only to lose a decision to his fellow Brit. An Olympic silver medal winner at the Rio Olympics, Joyce's technical abilities are well established, but time is against him if he wants to realize his potential in the pro ranks. 10. Johnny Fisher. Professional record: 13-0, 11 KOs. The Romford Bull was a controversial winner of his most recent fight with Dave Allen. Many felt that Fisher was lucky to get the decision in a tight 10-round affair. However, the 25-year-old is still undefeated and had to show tremendous grit to make it through the latter stages of the contest. The experience may prove invaluable in the long term, though. With a string of first-round knockouts on his record, Fisher has the potential to develop into a top contender in time.